Okay, I like to start with just a real simple basic setup. I want my strength to always be 4.0. I always want my intelligence to be 4.0. And this is different, very different from when I last played it. We could set the age of our character, and that had an influence over how the attributes were distributed. Don't have that no more. Uh, it seems like penis size does not seem to have any effect anymore. That's that's surprising. But I want to go up here and take this up to 4.0, and that uses up my 0 here. Um, I always play as a male, but I do have a head that I like the best, and that is it. I do not like tattoos. I do not have tattoos. I do not want my character to have tattoos. It's just my personal preference. Like I said, this doesn't seem to have any impact anymore. So let's set it there just to see, and go next. And yep, my points are still the same. There was no modification to points on that character by penis size. So okay, that took that fun out of it. But anyway, I like my running to be a little bit more than my endurance. Your endurance, you build up endurance doing multiple different tasks other than just running. So if you set these evenly, your endurance is going to grow faster than your running. I would rather my running be faster, take a hit on endurance right now, and build it over time. I definitely want at least basic brawling, because it comes in handy if you get into a situation with those puppets. Definitely my melee weapons, I want those up there also. Again, that's with the puppets. I don't care if I'm playing PvE or PvP. Your first thing is that you're going to have to deal with are the puppets, and probably more so than anything else. And then my archery is not easy to develop, so I put everything left over into archery. I like to have at least a basic thievery skill. I'd like to have a basic throwing skill and some stealth. The rest of it I'll build up over time. But that stealth, you're saying like, well, you're PvE. Why you want stealth? Well, there's puppets and there's mechs, and they both you can sneak around them and make your life a lot easier if you got stealth. Same thing here with awareness. I want a little bit of awareness. I'd like to have some camouflage. I want at least basic survival and medium engineering, so that I can build things and craft things. So, and I've still got 2 points left. So I am going to go with, almost forgot about medical. Alright, so we're going to have at least medical here. You know what? I'm going to back this down to just there and increase this up to where I've almost got 2nd level medical. That forces me to have to do a little bit, but it also keeps me close to where it won't take long to accomplish it. Alright, that's it. That's where I like to be at, and that's where I'm going to stick with it. So, we are going to enter the game basically for the first time. Like I said, I have played a few hours. This is an intro, but to what I'm going to call, I don't know, episode 1. And we'll see how it goes, and hopefully people will enjoy following me around. Like I said, if you like it, subscribe and click that like button and hit that notification button, because I'll be trying to post at least 3 or 4 a week. So stay in, be notified when I post up new content. Let's go in. I know where I want to go. It's over on that west coast. I really would like to be over there. But I am so far away. Jeez. And we have landed.
Secure communication with human asset established.
Weird.
Greetings, human asset. Welcome to SCUM Island tutorial protocol provided by the Tech One Corporation. My designation is Dual Energetic Entity Neural Appliance or DINA. I am an artificial intelligence created by the Tech One Corporation tasked secure communication with human asset established. Well,
that will stop that nonsense. Okay. So we're not as far as I thought we were. I thought we were landing over here when we were in the air. So we are close to where I want to be. My goal is to set up camp, a base camp right here in this area. Pillage and plunder this town. This bunker. Naval base. This bunker. This town, maybe even hit the quarry once or twice, and then make occasional trips down here to this trader. But this is going to be my primary trader, and like I said, I want to set up a base camp here. That way I can collect money, start building up my supplies. So we want to get our bearings and head down to this yellow road for right now. Should I go over here and hit that? I wonder. I could get some military equipment there. Now, the first time I came in, I started, where was it? I think I started right up in this area somewhere. Moved down into here and went down here and was going to set up my base operations down here, but I ended up not liking that at all. That was very difficult. So the next time, and like I said, I only played for like 2 or 3 hours. So I restarted character and I landed, I think it was right in this area here to here, somewhere right in that area. I moved over here to this road. Actually found a bicycle right here in this town or this little village, and then well, I'll take that back. I'll make her correction. I actually landed right here is where I landed. That's right, I remember now. I landed here, hiked it down here looking for a boat, moved into this town, got down into here where the mech sentries are guarding there on that port. Found some really good gear. I had a pair of camouflage shorts, a quiver, shorts, shotgun, and dang. Oh, a pistol. I actually found a pistol with holster right there beside where the little armory place is in there. Right behind that, there's that little trailer, construction office trailer, whatever you want to call it. There was actually a holster and a 9mm in there. And good enough to use. They were like 70% each. So I got some really good equipment there. I hightailed it out of there, followed the railroad tracks up here. I came across right here, found a bicycle here, and man, I was in glory land with that bicycle. That was so nice. After the first time of having to walk everywhere, but I did find a wheelbar the first time, but pushing that thing around was not fun. Anyway, having that bicycle was great. Made it up here in no time. And then that's where I ended that again. So today, I think I'm gonna head down here to the factory and see what we can find. So let's see. North is that way. So I want to go this way to the road. Wait a minute. Alright, we got the road is down there. Alright, so I'm going the wrong direction. Let's head this way. It still doesn't look right. Why does that not look right? Oh, wait a minute. I know where we're at now. Okay. I want to go this way. I was actually heading toward that other yellow road over there. Thought it seemed a little odd being able to see some buildings and stuff there, because I didn't remember any buildings being on the road there near the factory or oil refinery. That's always been a pet peeve of mine. Everybody calls this a factory or whatever, but it's an oil, or actually they call it the train station or the rail yard or something. I don't know why. There's only one set of roto tracks in it. It's actually an oil refinery. If you look it up, Google your oil refinery pictures, and then look at that structure, and tell me it doesn't almost match to a T. It's almost as if the images I found when I did trying to show it to somebody else, I think I found the actual images they used to construct it. Okay, I'm seeing electrical lines going up over there, so that must be the road to the factory, or to the oil refinery. I'm just going to dip in here, I think, to the oil refinery, to a couple of locations where I think I might be able to find some equipment. If I can get in and get out without too much trouble. Don't want to run up on any puppets by accident. That's when things go bad. I love this game. God, I love this game. I could go lay down in the grass and just listen to the birds and look at the scenery, especially like over kind of close to a little pond with all the crickets and bullfrogs and stuff going off. Oh yeah. Got to know where this sentry is, because he is going to be my first contact if I'm not careful. He must have went off the way. Alright, so I am going to try to get in and out of here really quick. Don't need that. We'll take that for right now. And here he comes. And I just heard some puppets spawn in. Yep, there they are. Got one over there now and one down there. Yeah. Okay, so there he goes. Now we've got to also be careful of the mechs down on the lower end. Oh shit, I do not want to put that up here right now. I knew it. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I heard him getting close. And I do not want to be on that ladder when he comes back. So I could have waited, and I should have waited. Now I've thrown everything out of time. Alright, go. Now let the next one go. Come on, where you at? Come on. Alright, there we go. Oh, shoot. Now I hear the other one coming back. So I've got to wait on him now. At least now we know those two down there on the low side are heading the other direction. We should have plenty of time now to get up on top of here. Wow, wouldn't you know it? There's nothing. There's nothing. There is something over there. Kind of looks like it might be a canteen. That is not worth my time to go after. Now it could be a bottle of asbestos. Now I gotta wait. Have those two already gone? There's one there. Oh my God, am I going to regret this? I hope not. I don't know what happened to the middle guy. Where is he at? I didn't see him coming, and I didn't. He should have actually been ahead of the lower one. For some reason, he wasn't. Whoa. Was that him? He just took a dang shot at me. Uh-oh. Oh, there you are. Come on. 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 Whew! That sentry was mad at me. How the hell was he still shooting? Oh, there was a second one there. That's why. Okay. Well. No problem. Now we can get to where we want to go. Man. Nothing again. Nothing whatsoever. Jeez. I don't think I see anything over there. However, I will have to check that one out. See what's in there. I really don't want to go in here. Because most of the time there's one laying on the floor in there, but I don't see one right now, so I think I'll tippy toe in here. Let's see what we can find. Okay, what's in there? I'll say one thing. They have changed, I think, the sentries a little bit here. I dealt with them a little bit yesterday, but I'm totally surprised at how Ooh, did you see that? He decided to turn around for a second look. Woo! Woo! I'm glad I didn't jump up and run out the door. Oh. Oh shit, 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 shit. Not a good thing, not with her. She can do some damage to me, and I don't have a weapon. Woo! I got away with that. Whoa, check him out. He decided to come over here looking for me. Got that stuff. I want to know where this guy is going. He went the other way. That's great. Freaking magazine. I don't need a magazine. Oh shit, he's on his way back already. Oh man, I used to count on this to have at least a backpack. That bites. Alright, so he left. Oh shoot. Oh good. I want to hit that garage or repair shop, whatever, auto repair garage. There should be, I'm hoping anyway, that there's a gas station and or a battery in there. Did I say gas station? I mean a gas can. My bad. Got a car repair kit. Oh, a wheelbarrow. Oh, a toolbox. Oh my gosh. What? You know what? If nothing else, I'll at least know where this stuff is and can come back and get it. Oh. Looks like I might need to go dump some stuff in my wheelbarrow. Oh! Oh! Hey, come on. Can't have too much left in him. There. Just one bleeding injury, so. Oh shit. Well, I need that. Alright, I think I've, ooh, 44 bucks. Oh man, come on, really? Alright, let's get out of here. I got some really great stuff here. And time to go. Now, from here. Oh heck, well, I ain't got no crowbar, I don't have no screwdriver, or I got a screwdriver, I don't have no lock picks. Or do I? yes, I could. Let's go over here and check this out. Can't been there long. Where's it at? It must be on its way. Thankfully, it ain't infected. There it is. So I've got. Well, I need that. Yeah. Actually. I get to open up 3 doors. Let's hope I picked the right 3. Yeah, so I'm gonna take out a bobby pin, 2 and 3. Alright, let's see here. Let's go with this one. What did I get? Oh, ghillie pants. I'll take those. Okay. What did I get? Oh man, come on. Really? Jeez. Dang. Come on. Oh well. I'm gonna take that just so I can sell it. Jeez, I got some ghillie pants out of it. That's all I got. But anyway, I could maybe, I don't know how much this gas mask will bring, but it's got to be worth, I'd say maybe $300 to $500. So we will hope that we can get that much out of it. Alright, so I'm going to put that in there for right now. I hate willy warmers. Alright, so let's head west. You know, I need to look because it could be not seeing anything down there. I'm thinking down there at that house right there, there was a spawn point for vehicles, and of course they could have changed it to a bicycle or motorcycle by now, but you know, I just happened to think maybe I should take a look at that and see if there's one down there. There are some other good places to hit inside. Oh man, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to head west and get to my location. I may not push this wheelbarrow the whole distance. We'll see. I might just park it and know where the contents is and I come back later at a later time when I've got a vehicle, some kind of transportation like a motorcycle, I don't care, bicycle, and a backpack where I can carry it a lot faster than trying to drive this wheelbarrow. I think I'm going to call this series Expedition SCUM. Yeah, I like Expedition X. So I think I'll call mine Expedition SCUM. And this will be episode 1 of Expedition SCUM. RaunchyMutt's Expedition SCUM. And with that, I think I'm going to have to close out on this one. And the next episode, we will pick up right here where I'm at. I will not do anything without recording it. Thank you for watching. And again, please subscribe and hit that like button and hit that notification button because I will be putting out more content. Thank you.